in the game could see the boxing voice.
What do you think about the heavyweight boom that's going on right now? You know, the heavyweight division has been somewhat lackluster given the Klitschko's ever running their reign. Now, Deontay Wilder's a champion. We had Charles Martin be a champion, but now Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury ending Klitschko's reign, Luis Ortiz looking as dominant as he does. Looks like the heavyweight division is, surging right now. What are your thoughts on that?
Looks hot. I had some experience against Fury in the amateurs as well. We saw him in the Junior World Championships, and we had a heavyweight that went up against him in the Junior World Championships. And, his time, it came together for him. All the pieces to the puzzle came together on that night against Klitschko. Really worked out really well for him. And then again, you point to the Cuban, and that guy's doing really well. And, they have an extensive amateur background. He comes from a lineage of outstanding heavyweights, from the Teofilo Stevensons and Felix Savons, and Olympic gold medals for those guys. I think each one got like 3 or 4 gold medals, throughout their amateur career. So, you put him in that mix, he's going to be hard to beat. Fury being there. Deontay Wilder, who's now coming into his own. Of course, he's, won the world title, but he's coming into his own as far as, representing the United States in a way where people can start saying, yeah, we've got a heavyweight that can take on these type of guys now. So we believe that, we're believing in Deontay now that he can take on the Klitschko's or the Furies or, this, the Cuban, and, now we have Anthony Joshua. So yeah, it is hot, man. That's hot. I'm glad to see it. It's a good thing because we haven't seen this in a long time.
Speaking and staying in the heavyweight division, Deontay Wilder, mandatory is Povetkin. He's traveling to Russia where everybody's expecting the fight to happen. Mm-hmm. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, UK. Charles Martin had to travel to the UK. Is it getting to the point where the heavyweight division is getting hot, but it's still more important or more on people's mind overseas than it is here in America?
It probably is more over there than it is here, but it is, Deontay goes over there and I'm sure he'll be successful. Once he's successful over there and then he now forces those guys to come over here, then, I fully see him unifying those titles. It's going to be the last man standing, but I see between him and Fury and the Cuban, those will be some exciting fights.
Given those 5 names, Wilder, Povetkin, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Luis Ortiz. Mm-hmm. If you give those 5 names, let's even put a 6th person in. I don't know, you can name somebody in the heavyweight division that you want. And let's just have a tournament with those people. The final 2. You think Wilder's one of the pieces in that final. Who would be the 2nd piece?
That's hard to call. It really is. It's hard to call, but
put Bermane Stiverne as the 6th person. He could probably do something there.
Yeah, I think he needs to get back in there. We haven't heard anything from him since that loss. But that's hard to call as far as who's the last man. That becomes 50-50 with Fury, Ortiz, Wilder. Yeah, that becomes 50-50. If I was pressed right now and it's real early, it's a long way between now and then. But if I was pressed right now, I'm gonna go with Deontay to come out on top. But it ain't gonna be easy to get by either one of those guys.
All right, let's talk about.
Those are 50-50 fights for Deontay. Ortiz, yeah, that's a 50-50, and Fury is a 50-50 for him.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.